The day has arrived. It is time to cover these hideous walls. I really don't like this wallpaper and I literally thought I was gonna strip it. But then I started stripping Kiki's room of wallpaper and it took so long that I thought there must be a quicker way. So I'm gonna paint over it, and I found this amazing primer from Zinsser that says it's gonna cover it in just one coat. So fingers crossed that's the case. Let's start. So now the walls are clean, everything is taped. Got some serious Dexter vibes going on in this house at the moment. It's time to start painting. So there we have the Zinsser Wallpaper Cover Up 3-in-1 primer. Using with a microfiber roller, because that was suggested on the tin. Some brushes for cutting in. A puzzle, so I can't move the puzzles on the table mid-puzzle. So hopefully won't get any paint on that. And I also always have some rags just in case I am a bit messy. Let's open this. It's covering the colour. It did say you can do something called a wet on wet technique, which means 15 to 30 minutes after doing the first coat, you can do a second coat if it hasn't covered the first time round. So maybe I'll try that, because you do see a little bit of the pattern still through, but it looks so much better. I was on my lunch break and I was looking at the walls and I absolutely adore this white colour. It looks so much better than what it was before. So this primer is amazing in covering the wallpaper, the pattern, and even the flowers, because they're a little bit thicker. Like it's only by like a teensy bit, but it just covers it nicely. Only thing I don't like is you can really notice the lines between the wallpaper in some spots. And it was to be expected, because this is 50-year-old wallpaper. Some of the edges have just curled open. And I tried resealing them with PVA glue, but I just don't want to be stuck down anymore. So I've been trying a few things, trying sanding it, that didn't work. And I'm also trying to put a bit of filler in the line. I'm gonna see if that helps. Otherwise, I might have to abort this mission and start stripping all the wallpaper. And I really don't want to do that, because I love the effect of the primer. But yeah, let's see. So put some filler in here. I need to sand it when it's dry and then see what it does. Also try it over here where I haven't painted yet. I just filled the seam with a bit of filler. Just gonna let it dry, sand it down and then paint over and see how that looks, if that looks any better. Okay, that looks better, but it's quite a lot of work filling all those lines, and then it's still not as smooth as I would like it to be. So I think I'm giving up. I think my wallpaper, my 50-year-old wallpaper, is just not in a good condition to be painted. This paint is amazing. I can definitely recommend the Zinsser Wallpaper 3-in-1 Cover Up, because it really covers the pattern. Quite impressed with that, but I just don't like how it works on my very old wallpaper. So I'm gonna stop, let this dry, and then get the wallpaper stripper out. There's something I really don't want to do, but let's just hope the wallpaper comes off easily. So it's time for the wallpaper steamer and my spatula, and on the hottest day of the year so far, it's 30 degrees outside. I'm gonna make it a sauna inside as well by steaming off all this wallpaper. Yay! While waiting for the steamer to heat up, I thought I might start on this wall, because there's a bit of peeling wallpaper here. And so far this comes up really easily. But I've learned my lesson in the other room, that never ever think it's going to be easy, because always there's one wall that the wallpaper never ever wants to give. you on. With the Easter papers coming off so far, it's very obvious why those edges were showing up, because I don't think it was still stuck on very well. Or maybe it was stuck on very well 50 years ago, just not now. But yeah, got sort of half the room done in like 10 minutes. Looks like at one point they had a little opening here to the kitchen. When they built the extension, I reckon they blocked it up to make the kitchen bigger. Yeah, check that. Also found a tiny scrap of the original wallpaper. That is very cute little flower pattern, very delicate. I like that one. So yeah, this is the wallpaper I tried to paint. It's coming off quite nicely. I'm just going to take the paper off that I can take off with just the palette knife, and then the stubborn bits I'll use the steam roll. It is so messy. You can hear the steamer heating up there, because this bit doesn't want to watch. So it's going to steam that off. So it's been a few weeks since we've been here last. I've been in my living room, but I haven't showed you anything. So I stripped all the wallpaper when the painting didn't work, and I'm kind of liking the stripped walls. I'm really liking the grey and the yellow behind me. And it's quite flattering for photography as well. So I'm thinking I might keep 2 walls like this, paint the rest white, because I don't think these walls go with the wallpaper, with the carpet. Carpet's called. I don't think these walls go with the carpet. I think a little bit too busy. So I'm gonna paint 3/4 of the walls white, but leave 2 in this lovely texture you see behind me. And I got something new. I got a new primer that I'm gonna use. It's a primer that you use on bare walls that had wallpaper on as well. So it makes sure all the sticky residue is gone and the paint adheres really good to it. So I'm gonna do that. But now I first need to finish prepping the walls. I filled all the holes. I now need to sand a little bit of the leftover wallpaper down, and then I can tape the whole room up again like last time and start priming and painting. Let's go. Almost done. If you want me, it's just a normal sanding block. And it's just to get the edges a bit smoother so the paint goes on. Yeah, nearly done. So the towel is a teeny bit damp, just like when you dry your hands on it. Let's get all the dust off. So I got everything taped, the floor is protected. I also taped our new door. I didn't show you our new door, did I? So this door got installed a few weeks ago. It's all nice and white now instead of that really ugly dark wooden door with that faux trellis kind of metal stuff on it. Protects the lamps. So I think it's time to change my paint clothes and then start priming. So on the bare walls, I'm going to prime it with Gardz by Zinsser, which is a high-performance sealer for porous surfaces. So great to use on my bare walls, and also it's going to help with any residue that is from wallpaper, because that's on the back: damaged drywall, new drywall, filler and joint compound, skim coats, plaster, wallpaper adhesive residue, texture paint, chalky builders, flat paint and potential problem surfaces for wall covering and painting, because they're porous, moisture sensitive, loose, chalky. The Gardz penetrates and seals these surfaces to create a sound, water resistant, trouble-free foundation for painting, which sounds exactly what I need. So we're gonna use Gardz. When you order this online and you get your parcel delivered, it comes with these cardboard protectors, and I really like using them to hold the tin in place when you're painting, especially on like the carpet. Oh, it's very thin. It looks like a water, and you can brush this on, roll it on, or use your sprayer. I don't have a sprayer, not particularly like rolling, so I'm gonna brush it on. Good thing I put the plastic on, so it goes everywhere. Might try a different brush. A little bucket for this. Okay, I just have to put less on my brush. That's better. Actually, I think I might try how a roller works. I'm dripping quite a lot on the floor. Let's go get a roller. Yeah, that might be easier. So this dries in 30 minutes and it's ready to be painted over in 3 hours. But yeah, I only had a tiny roller, so I might be here a while. Yeah, goes on really well. As you can see, it goes a bit darker, but the first one I've done is already as light as the walls that I haven't done. Yeah, it's going swimmingly. Just got this one and that one to do, and then we have to wait for 3 hours. That is all the walls sealed, and I used sort of a third of the big tin, and I've done one big wall here, the one behind me, little corner there and there, as I say. 4 walls. I've done 3 or 4 walls. 3.5 walls. Let's say 3.5. But yeah, I have to wait 3 hours now before I can paint the walls white. In 3 hours, I think it might be nursery pickup time. So this might be an evening job. I might do it tomorrow. Hopefully tonight, because I can't wait to see these walls white. It is 3 hours later. Let's go white, and I'm using the Zinsser AllClean Scrubbable interior paint in white. This is a matte paint that is stain resistant and scrubbable. So I reckon that's perfect for our living room walls. There we go. Let's give that a stir. It is very brilliant white. And I'm going to use a roller to put this on the wall, and also I'll be using a brush to cut in the corners and to go around the lights, fittings, etc. So if I get the first coat done today, I can do the second coat tomorrow. And then hopefully my living room walls will be done. The little one's home from nursery, we had dinner, we had bath time, she's in bed now, so I'm back to the painting. I'm just gonna go with a little roller actually on the sides around the door. And quite like how the little roller puts the paint on. But yeah, I'll continue painting, first coat, then I think I might do the second coat tonight as well, do an all-nighter. Because at least then it's done, right? And I can just have a nice chill tomorrow with Kiki. So yeah, it's getting dark already. God, these days really are getting shorter. I just got my tea, it's getting cold. These days are really getting shorter. It's getting quite dark in here to film, I think, a little bit. And it's gonna be pretty boring just seeing me paint a wall white. But I'll show a little bit and then I'll pick you up again tomorrow. And you can see the finished result, hopefully. Look at the beautiful white wall behind me. I finished painting at midnight last night for the second coat. I do think I need a third one. It's a bit streaky here and there. It's quite tricky painting in the dark. Well, I had a light on, but still, you can't really see that well. So I think I will do the second coat. But do you think I need to get changed into painting clothes, Keeks?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you think I can paint in this, or should I wear something else?
Something else.
Yeah? Should I go change then? I'll go change. Changed! And ready to start painting again. You're gonna help me, or you're gonna do Play-Doh? Do Play-Doh. And that is the third coat done, and I really hope there's enough, because I'm slightly fed up doing these walls. With painting the wallpaper, stripping the wallpaper, scrubbing the walls, sealing the walls, and now painting it 3 times. I think this probably is going to be it. But yeah, fingers crossed it dries okay, that we don't have to do a fourth layer. And I'm quite pleased with that. It looks really nice. It's really bright white. This morning when I walked into the living room in the morning, it really felt really fresh and light. So very pleased with it. Let's let it dry and put our furniture back. I love bare plaster walls. There's just something nice organic about them, and they always look amazing and are beautiful to photograph against. So when I took the wallpaper off in this room, I was so pleased. I had two amazing, well, all the walls were amazing with this plaster, but I left two bare, and I've been living them for 6 months now, and something just isn't right. I love bare plaster walls, but I don't think I love it in this room. The house is very 70s, and everything I do is very 70s inspired. 70s with a little modern twist. And somehow, I know with the bare plaster, with this beautiful carpet we have, something just doesn't click in this room. It's cold, it's not very cozy, especially in the evenings. And I want a bit more gezelligheid, as we say in Dutch. It's like the warm, cozy, friendly feeling. So I was thinking, I'm going to change the walls. But what I'm going to do, I can't paint them, because then I can never ever go back to this plaster. Then I thought, 70s, that's wood cladding, right? So slats of wood, wouldn't that be beautiful? But doing it over two big walls, it's going to be quite expensive. So then I had an idea. Gonna fake it first. I found this lovely wallpaper. This one, I found it being cute, was on sale for £7 a roll. I need 4 rolls. So it's a very budget-friendly try of seeing if I can make the room a bit more gezellig or cozy with wood. And if I don't like it, I just go back to this. Curtains are down. Sofa's out of the way. Now it's ready to wallpapering. I really should take those lights down, but I'm a bit scared to take them down because they are so old. And yeah, I don't really know. So I'm going to see if I can wallpaper around them. Should really go for a bigger brush, but I can't find one. Small one it is. I made a little mark on my floor here, so it's very easy to cut the right length of wallpaper I need. That's a matching, it's pretty straightforward this one. I just have to make sure this line matches, and also that the shadow that's on here is similar to that one. So I have the shadow on the right because I thought it looked the most natural way. So I have to make sure I don't put the next one upside down. There, I just need to do, let me see, that little bit there. So I think there's 3 more bits of paper, but it's picking up Kiki from school time, so I'll do that tonight. But look at that, I think it looks really nice. Present day, and I've been living with these walls, the white walls and the wood clad walls, for 6 months now. I'm still loving it. I'm loving that the £25 paper of the wood cladding is actually fooling lots of people, thinking it's the real deal. Like they walk up to it, stroke it, say, ooh, wood clad, and they're like, oh, it's paper. So yeah, that worked out really well. So I don't think I'm gonna change it for the real deal anytime soon, especially with the wood prices at the moment. This works and looks nice. Also loving the white walls, and I haven't really showed you anything there much because that is another video I filmed that I just need to edit it, but that comes to the channel in a few weeks time hopefully. It's almost there. Something is still not quite right. It's fine during the day, but in the evening I still miss that warmth, that gezelligheid I was talking about in the beginning. Something a bit more cozy and warm. Don't know exactly what is. If you got any suggestions, let me know. But yeah, for the time being, loving it. And this is also a good lesson for you guys. Don't rush your DIYing, doing up your house. Also, don't worry if it goes wrong. Like you saw me in the video, I had to do these walls 4 times. It went wrong all the time. Things didn't work out, it didn't look good, it didn't work with the materials I had or with the wallpaper. It's fine. That's fine. Just take it off. Do it again. It's not a race. Don't get fooled by those Instagram and TikTok videos and people snap their fingers and a room is done. That's not how it goes. Take your time. Take your time. Enjoy the process of you doing up your house. And if you make mistakes, that's fine. If you take 6 years to do it, it's fine too. If you want to do it in 2 weeks, perfect. If you have that time and you have the capability of doing that, it's good too, whatever you fancy. But I do like when I do the slow approach is I've noticed my style is changing. I used to be very Scandi and very Dutch, like little pops of color and fun little quirky accents. But this house, because there's so much 70s here, but like the I can't talk about the, I won't say wallpaper on the floor, the carpet and all the wood cladding. It's quite a lot of pattern, quite a lot of stuff going into your brain. So I feel I need to pare down, a bit more minimalistic, have less stuff, be a bit more neutral tones like browns, and then have the pops of accent and floral and all the wood that's going on. But yeah, so your style changes, so your interior will change. And maybe if you've done up your house finally in 10 years time, you might want to change it again. But yeah, as long as you enjoy all the DIY, that's all fine. But I will stop blabbering and I'll edit some more videos because I reckon you guys like to see what's over there. Next couple of videos will be a bit more Christmassy though. There will be an advent calendar in the making and a nice little gift for your little ones. So stay tuned and I hope to see you soon.